One thing that's been asked a lot to the SafeMoon team is, will there be manual burns to the tokens? There's a lot of tokens out there. Will the SafeMoon team burn any manually? Well, he addresses that right here. Welcome back to Broman Finance. My name is Adam, and in this video we are going to be talking and discussing China and how they have manipulated the crypto markets once again. I think it's a good thing though, and I'll explain. And of course, we are going to be talking about one of the most popular tokens out there, SafeMoon. They've got something coming up and going on, it seems like every single day. And not even an hour ago at the time of this filming, John Karony, the CEO of SafeMoon, just went on Reddit to clear up some misconceptions and apparently some frequently asked questions that's getting posed to him and his team. He just went on Reddit just a little bit ago to try to clear this up. So we're going to be going over that as well. And I'll try to explain what he's talking about as we go through to give it a little bit more context, so that way it makes sense. Do me a solid before we get started and check out those links in the description below. I have revamped my entire Patreon. I've added a lot more stuff. It's kind of cheap right now, and so I believe you can get a great return on that subscription price. In my opinion, so far so good. The option contracts that I am putting up there would have made you money back without a doubt. So go check that out and see if something fits what you're looking for. And while you're at it, make sure you subscribe so we can keep on bringing you videos like this. I do this part-time. I've got a real life job. I don't get to do this full-time like other YouTubers that are pumping out video after video every single day. I only do this part-time, but I would love to do this full-time one day. So make sure you like the video and subscribe. As you are probably aware, China has banned financial institutions and payment companies from providing services related to cryptocurrency transactions, which is one of the reasons cryptos was having such a huge sell-off this past week. And of course, Elon wasn't helping matters with his comments about Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. But it's all good. That could be a whole other video. But cryptos are starting to bounce back, which is a great sign, and I'll explain why in a second. And that bounce back is including SafeMoon. Now, this is not the first time that cryptos have felt the effects of that Chinese influence. In 2017, China shut down its local cryptocurrency exchanges, basically just suffocating a speculative market that had accounted for 90% of global Bitcoin trading. Let me say that again. 2017, they were accounting for 90% of Bitcoin trading. 90%. In June 2019, the People's Bank of China issued a statement saying it would block access to all domestic and foreign cryptocurrency exchanges and initial coin offering websites, aiming to clamp down on all cryptocurrency trading with a ban on foreign exchanges. China alone is around 1.4 billion in population. So when they do anything on a national level, it's going to make waves globally. To put it into perspective, that is like 4 United States, 4 Americas, all of a sudden putting major regulations and bans on cryptocurrency. Think about the impact that would have across the globe. This is why China has such a heavy influence on the financial markets across the globe. Crypto, stocks, everything. Bitcoin dropped hard and fast, and at one time was under $30,000 briefly. But because Bitcoin is a gauge at which other cryptos are measured, and it holds the highest store of value, when it goes up or down, a lot of other cryptos, like Ethereum, follow suit, and it appeared that SafeMoon was not above that influence. Because it dropped off, but has since started to move back in the direction we all want it to. The recovery was a good sign to me, because when I first heard the news about China and it was already being affected by Mr. Elon Smeelon, I thought we could see a substantial crash for an extended period of time and just watch that crypto market crash across all spectrums and platforms. And I was definitely feeling bearish about it, but it started to bounce back. It's still bouncing back, but it started to recover quicker than I expected. So I was happy that Chinese influence didn't create more of a panic sale than it did. And even then, it started to reverse and come right back up. That to me is a bullish sign. I hate using the term stable with anything crypto because nothing is stable. Super volatile, but I do think we are heading toward a land of more stability, We're not stable enough to be currency yet, but we are definitely heading in a more stable direction. And the recovery that we're seeing now from the China influence and what they're doing, I feel like is a bullish sign. This is not going to be the last time that China imposes more regulation and bearish outlooks on crypto. They don't like it. They have mentioned and said repeatedly that crypto holds no real value. Or maybe it's because the Chinese government can't control it as much as they want to. Maybe they are just scared of having no control over crypto, which is a big reason a lot of people are bullish and like crypto to begin with. It levels the playing field for a lot of places. Now let's talk about SafeMoon CEO John Caroni, because he just got on Reddit around an hour ago at the time of this filming. I'm going to try to get this out as soon as possible, but if you don't want to go back and read it, I'm going to rehash everything that he went over. But he said that he was going to be using Reddit and Twitter to interface with the community from here on out. And today he tried to clear up some misconceptions and some things that's been brought to his attention and that he wanted to share with all of us. In the post, John said that some things came to his attention that were just unanswered questions regarding reflections, exchange listings, tokenomics, etc. Spelling mistakes have been addressed. So in the AMAs recently, there were some spelling mishaps that people felt like should have been easily caught, and it just made them look very unprofessional. And it was a red flag for some folks. But as I've stated in the past, in live events, things tend to happen. So for me, I tend to overlook common mistakes. We all misspell things. I do all the time. So sometimes shit happens. It just, some days you're the dog, some days you're the hydrant. John said that he joked about it publicly, but behind the scenes, proper actions were taken to ensure that these errors do not continue. The development team, I'm not going to get into that. It basically just says that the development team is bringing the community, the exchange, the wallet, and Operation Phoenix. That's kind of what they're focusing on right now, which for the most part, we already knew that. Now on the legal team, he says that they have some of the best lawyers representing SafeMoon. Trademarks, defamation, and libel will be addressed by them through legal means moving forward. False information or lies that affect this community will be dealt with in the appropriate manner. I can only assume he's referring to the fake SafeMoon wallet that was in the Google Play stores, and I think they've even seen some other places. And apparently, this SafeMoon wallet was asking for your addresses, not physical addresses. They wanted your crypto addresses. They've repeatedly said that they would never ever ask for that. So if you find a SafeMoon wallet asking for your addresses, please understand that it's probably a scam. And if you give it to them, there is a possibility that you are going to lose your ass. Reflections with exchanges. The centralized exchanges are implementing tokenomics the best way they can. Jack and I are working with each team closely to ensure the best SafeMoon experience possible. Up until SafeMoon, tokenomics have not been adopted on exchanges to this level. We are innovating in this space. And if you're looking for where to buy SafeMoon, there is a list of exchanges on their website from Bitmart to PancakeSwap. They hope to be adding more and more as soon as possible. And speaking of, we are at almost 2.2 million holders now that I'm looking at the site right now. That is a big community, and that seems to be growing every single day. All right, this one has been talked about a pretty good bit, but let's talk about the Bitmart reflections. Here he says Bitmart's volume has a higher volume to user ratio, meaning that there is more volume and more money being spent by users on Bitmart than on PancakeSwap. However, it does even out. Those exchanges that do not currently support tokenomics pull SafeMoon from PancakeSwap, which is subject to tax. Those on the exchanges do not benefit from this, but the hodlers on PancakeSwap do. So there are benefits to both systems. This is a phase 1 integration. At this time, each centralized exchange does not link with the other automatically. We are working on our end to created bridges, both manual and technical, to link SafeMoon as a whole. The SafeMoon exchange, the SafeMoon wallet, and Operation Phoenix will solve this. Full stop. The OG holders are not being treated differently. Whether you are day 1 or day 100, you receive the same level of commitment from the team and I. I know there's been a lot of misconceptions about that, and hopefully that clears that up. One thing that's been asked a lot to the SafeMoon team is, will there be manual burns to the tokens? There's a lot of tokens out there. Will the SafeMoon team burn any manually? Well, he addresses that right here. Burn is dependent on volume. Part of the 5% reflection goes to the burn wallet, as that wallet is considered a holder that has fire hands and burns every token it receives. Manual burns will not continue and have not been done in a while. So right there he's telling you that there are no plans. There are no plans right now to do any manual burns. They're going to let tokenomics run its course, and every time there's a transaction, that 5% is just going to, that holder, that burn wallet is going to do exactly that and just keep burning those tokens up. And then he explained that exchanges do not currently contribute to the burn from the 5% reflection. They are working on some solutions and will update everyone when we have something solidified. However, I implore folks to learn about supply and demand. And he even gave an analogy about supply and demand. At the end of this thing, it involves some coconuts or something, but I'm not going to get into that. I'll let you go read that if you don't understand it yourself, but I'm sure you do, because part of the reason you're probably bullish on SafeMoon is because of the tokenomics. Anyway, if you fell victim to the fake wallet, let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about John and his response on Reddit? Do you think he's going to get banned? As always, I hope SafeMoon goes to the moon. I hope you guys stay safe out there, and I hope everyone out there takes care.